Welcome back to Farmtown. It's that time to do more harvesting, and also remember the other day we got about $13 million or 13 million off that one farm. Well, that was really good. But I have even better news. In the other account, we went and worked on someone's farm, and I'll show you that in a minute. So right now, I just want to show you what we have in our storage per se. We haven't got anything new. Basically, I've not done anything since the other day. The only I did do um, was buy gas. That's the only I've done. So everything else in here is still the same. But if I switch over to the other account, you might notice something. I have 88 million, almost 89 million. Well, I worked on someone's farm and worked on a whole bunch of lands and got $97 million. $79 million. That's nuts. And you might also notice there is a new land here. I bought another land. With all that money I got, I bought another land um, in this account. And there's a technique that you can overlay different farm things. And I'm not going to really show you how to do it, but I had this account that I did in this account had it like this. You can see that there's one there, one there, one there, one there. They actually were able to make more money by doing that. Now, I don't really personally think that's a good idea because it is overlaying when you shouldn't be doing that. What he probably did was he opened up many windows and then placed, saved, went to the next window, placed, and saved. So people do that to make more yield. I don't think it's very worth that, but that is what that account did. If I go in here, you might notice this account doesn't have too much, but the stuff he's got. Uh-oh, did this stuff go away? That was from the other day. I think there's something goofy going on. Or maybe it was this. Maybe it was this asparagus stuff. Okay, it might have been that. If let me see if I go to sell these items. How much do I get? 43 million. Not bad. 43 million dollars for selling this stuff. Um, yeah, I think it was this 34. But I thought it was something else. Because I know I worked on more than one farm. Something's weird here, but that's alright. And this is how anyway. Um, but we'll go back to our home. We'll go back to the first one. But yeah, so when I did do that, I went up so many levels. Like literally, I'm at 88,000 still. Um, and I think it was Mueller. I don't even see him on here anymore. Hmm. Oh, you know why? I don't think he sent me a message. I think I sent a message saying thank you for the work, but then because the last person I have here is Lisa, and that was from the time before. So yeah, this last guy that I did, which did a lot, he hasn't done anything. Um, so yeah, you can go back to their farm and all that and see what their farm looks like. But like I said, this farm I went to and did all that work. I don't know why none of it is showing up anymore, but this is Lisa's farm. Um, Again, a lot of different levels. But yeah, I mean, literally, um, it was nuts with all the work I did. I think I videoed it. I did video it, but it was like, but his farm is so like, I don't know what happened to the stuff though, because I'm pretty sure it was 4 farms I worked on. Um, and you can also see that I went up like a whole bunch of levels in that time period too. I went up from 120, which is originally to 129. which is nuts. I think that I went up that many levels just in that time period. So that is what happened last night. It could have been this acorn stuff because there is like 34. Hold on. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's get out of the full screen. Because if we hit this, it'll tell you where it comes from. How to obtain it? A field. Harvesting field. And that's what I did. Was basically I was harvesting a field. So this might have been what I got. I think it was this. Because the cabbage got from the other account. And everything else is from our account. I mean this account in particular. Okay. So yeah, so I got that much just off that one farm alone, the 34,000. And again, he had it stacked and stacked and stacked. Like it was unheard of. Like if it was just nuts how he had, and he had it like this. So it was like this, you know, he had one, 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 and it took me a little while to figure out like how to actually farm it because it was so like, and it wasn't this big. It was a lot bigger than what I have here. It was probably a 30 by 30 farm, and this is 1818. These are all 1818 farms. And again, it was just like this, over, all the way to the edge of his property. And again, his property, and I did 4 lands like that. It took me probably about 20, 30 minutes to do that farm. So, that is one thing to know. Okay, so we're going to go over to my other account here. And hopefully, okay. Um, sorry, I'm in a hurry. Not really. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to go back to this account. We're going to hire, again. Now, as you notice, in this account here, this is our main series here, everything is ready to be harvested, even our trees. So I'm going to go here, I'm going to, let's see, multi hire. We are going to hire to do the trees, okay? We're also going to harvest the crops, and also that. Do not let employee use our field. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so we're going to hit OK with this. I just want to make sure my spreadsheets are good to go with this. So just give me 1 sec here. 13. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and continue. And I'm going to tab over to the other account very quickly. And then also bring you over. So you can see, it says, yeah, I will certainly do that. And if you notice, it said, I'll use my tools. I don't know why that. Oh, you know what? The audio in the other one must not be turned on. So we're gonna quickly do this account here, and this is probably the last harvest I'll do for a little bit of time, because I'm very busy this week, so I don't know if I'll have time to do a harvest and then be able to get back in here and get the harvest. So this will probably be the last video for this week anyway. And then maybe next week we can do more harvesting and more planting and all that kind of stuff. I do like this game. I've been playing it a long time. Obviously, it's fun. Okay, then we'll go ahead and plow. And then we'll do the same thing with the other farm. We are going to get hired from the other account to that account, and we'll do that account as well. This one won't take too long, though, because there's not much to harvest and do. Now, the other farm will take... Oh, this account went up to another level 30. So, okay. And they get a 4-hour one and unlocked wood. Okay, or wait. Oh, new at level 30. Yeah. I don't know why it says locked, but whatever. So we'll go ahead. We're going to finish off this here. Again, I'm using fuel, but this account has the fuel, so it's not like it really matters. And again, now this guy has a thing called Shaker, and that's what able to harvest the trees pretty quickly. Okay, so that's all the work that we did. Okay, so again, this account went 88956,450, which went up. Wait a minute, that's not right then. 8956450. Huh. Oh wait, and then yeah, that was right. 1226228, and then obviously the fuel went down 52114, and that would be that farm. So I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna leave on you on that farm. I'm gonna. No, I'm just gonna do the other account right quickly. 1389811. All right, so we're back on this farm, as you now can know. Down in our storage area, we will have some normal apples. I don't know why it only says one. If there's more than one, I think sometimes it just glitches out a little bit. So be aware that some of the stuff that you might have harvested might not be there. We did scales, I think, this time. I think that's what you planted. Yeah, sage. So we got 41 in this account. And again, the apple, we got one. And that's pretty much, and then we probably got a lemon, we got one lemon, we got an orange, that was from harvesting those plants. So now, what I'm going to do is I am going to hire our other channel to hire and do a whole bunch of other work. Now this, okay, this hire will be for a whole bunch of work, okay? Now remember, this account has more land than we do. So you gotta remember there's gonna be a lot of other things. So we're gonna do harvest trees, harvest plants, hire to plow, hire to chop, and hire to fish. Okay. Let employee, which is the other account, use my phone first. Or you can say let them use last. I'm going to go ahead and do first because, again, this account does not, the one that we're going back into, won't have any to do. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to hit continue, and again, it's going to be all these farms here, except for the last one. Okay, we're going to hit OK. There's nothing to harvest or chop or fish on your first. Okay, it's just letting you know there's nothing on that one there. And then we'll go over to okay, that didn't go through for some odd reason. What? Okay. I'm trying to figure out why it didn't get hired to do the jobs. Hired. They all have. So I guess there's nothing to chop, I guess. Okay. So I guess we'll just do. So I'm trying to hire that person to do the work, and it won't. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe some trees are not. Oh, wait a minute. This might be what it is. Okay, hold on. Let's try this, because I think it might be that first option I said. There's no flowers. No. So I guess we'll just have to take the chop out and just do harvest trees and plow. And then we'll take it off the 5th farm, because that's where it is. Okay. Are they not? Oh, we have a little bit of time. Hold on here. I didn't realize that the farm is not ready. That's why. That would explain why it's not working. So we have, I would say, 9 minutes. So we'll go back. Okay. So we'll wait about 5 minutes, then we'll rehire. I didn't realize that some of the accounts weren't ready yet. Like, the farmland wasn't ready. Um, so we can, yeah, I'll switch back over to the other account very quickly. Oh, right. No, I'll be there. I'm sure I'm busy. Okay. Um, so yeah, we'll wait a minute here, and then we should be able to hire and do the work. I didn't realize that they were not ready yet. I thought they were ready because of when I planted them. That's the only reason why they're not ready now. The time I planted the stuff was not, you know. So yeah, we got more trees. I mean, we plowed the land here. Um, and like I said, once about a few minutes go by, we will go ahead and harvest other crops on the other farm. I don't know if the I don't know what account. I guess they're fine. Um, so we can go visit and see. Um, sorry, not. So you can see, these are be wasted in one day. You can see, um, that is when they'll be wasted. And oh, there, it must be the other account. Okay. Um, okay. Because I'm not even on that account right now. So you can see wasted in one day. Then if we go to the last one, it says 7 minutes to 7. Because I worked on this, I did this farm first. You can see there's some spots that get done first. That's just because of how I plowed or planted. So you can see 1 minute this will be ready. Then this one will be done in a minute or two. The one after this will be done in 3 minutes. And they're all the same crop. I couldn't really find a crop that I hadn't had a lot of, so I figured I'll do, you know, this, whatever this material is. So that is where that came from. And yes, I'm kind of glad I did go into another farm. Um, right. You know what? Yeah. Huh. Interesting. That makes sense, kind of. Okay, so the first farm is done. Second farm is just about done. Do 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 do. Okay, I'm on land 4. So we'll go over to land 4. And it looks like it's just about done. So if you look here, it says about 2 minutes. So we'll wait another 2 minutes. I want to make sure everything's ready to go. Then we'll rehire this account to do all the work. And you'll see how much worth there is and all that. So it just give us 2 more minutes, and then we'll go ahead. We'll rehire this account, plow, harvest trees, and all that kind of stuff. I didn't realize that some of the stuff wasn't ready when I originally tried to hire the account. That's the other thing is if you don't have anything to be harvested or plant, they won't let you do it. So just be aware. You know, it'll tell you you don't have anything, like it was telling me. So so yeah, in a minute this will be all ready to be harvested. And we might go up a level. I know the other account did go up a level in the last one. Okay, we're gonna switch back over to the other account so you can see me higher, because it's almost there. You can see it's got less than a minute, and then you'll start seeing them all go to green, and then we'll harvest that stuff. Like I said, with fuel, it doesn't take that long. If you had to handheld it, if you had to do this all by hand, yeah, it would take a bit of time. So got less than a minute, it says. So, and then we'll get materials from it. And then we'll get some fishing going on. I'll try to do some fishing. The fishing is very hard, so like I said, hire to fish is another thing you can do. Again, that uses fuel. So all the stuff that we do uses fuel. So just be aware. It's not really showing you that it's going. It's just going. See, it says wasted 1A. So I'm just gonna wait until it's all ready. If I log back in, you can now see this all says wasted. So this is what it really looks like when it's done. And again, it says 1 day. So like I said, if it's a 1 day plant, you got 1 day to harvest it. If it's a 2 day plant, you got 2 days to harvest it. Just so you know. If I just refresh back and forth, you'll see that it takes a little bit of time. Like I said, it's based on when you plant it. But I don't want to have to rehire if I can avoid it. And it's almost done. Less than a minute. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna right click, multi-hire, harvest trees, fish and chop. There's no flowers available right now. We're gonna say use our fuel first, and then we're gonna hit this. We're gonna say all farms. Pretty much that's that. Then it'll say hire. And if you go back over here, you have 26 seconds. You'll be able to work on 5 farms and I have 50K, so we're gonna hit yes. So again, this is on the first farm. We're just gonna go ahead and we are gonna harvest all this. We'll get some of this stuff as well, and then the remainder will go to the other account. Like I said, after we do this, we're gonna consider this a episode. I have a video job tomorrow, so I really should get some sleep because it's gotta be up very early in the morning, and I don't, I'm concerned about not waking up for it. So we're gonna do this, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Well, maybe we'll see. I was planning doing a live stream tonight, but I think I'm gonna hold off. There is no school tomorrow for the Beeville kids, so maybe after my Vale job, maybe I'll come home and I'll do a live stream tomorrow during the day, and then the next day I have to work. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna be able to really do too much in this game. That's why I'm probably gonna wait and plant a plant later on when I have time to be able to harvest it and all that. So it's just one of those things. Like, yeah, I you know I don't think I will be able to do that. But yeah, I was shocked of all the work I did last night, and it was like, yeah, you kidding me? You can also see how it lights up here. It says what farms do have work, so you can kind of skip around. I like to go in order of where they are. But yeah, you can tell where the work is, and then you can just do the work, and all that is good. Again, we're gonna go up high. We'll probably go up a level, I'm guessing, because there's a lot of land here. Um, Now, if you were gonna like delete land, do not plow it because you're just gonna lose out on the plow. You have to redo it again. So that's just one thing to note. But yeah, if you work on other farms, they're not your friend. You get an extra coin bonus, which I actually do like that. Because we're friends with this account, you don't get that anymore. You might have noticed that the other day when we were working on that one farm, how we got like a huge coin discount. that was because we don't know that person. We worked on their farm. That's only because of that. If they were like our friends, then we wouldn't gotten that. We would have just gotten the yield from um, that. Okay, next farm. But yeah, I mean, the account I did the other day was like, was nuts how it was. It was like, I didn't know how to work at it at first. And then after I did the first one, I said, oh, this is what I gotta do. And then I did that, and I was like, oh, okay. So it took me a minute to know what I had to do to harvest this stuff because it was just it was like probably like four levels on top of each other. And I was like, I don't know how to harvest this. I mean, I know how to do one, but he had like the nice thing is he had his own equipment that it was easier to do it with. Um, so I didn't have to use my equipment. He had a plower that was like a 9 by 9 or a 10 by 10. I don't know how big it was. I really didn't look, but it was a huge way of doing it, which was helpful on my end. Because if it was not, if it wasn't like that, it would have taken a lot longer. But the good thing is he only hired me, and he didn't hire anyone else to do any work. So it was just me, and that was it. So I was able to get the work done, and then got the coins and the gems and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we went up to another 4 million. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get these lands done here. Okay, you know when it's done because it'll go back to like a normal cursor. And you also down here you might see it says show all, so that's all the work that needs to be done. So basically, if it's like that, then you know you're working. We got one more land after this of this stuff, and then we have the fifth land, which has all like the flowers and the trees and all that kind of stuff, and we'll get some goodies from that too. I don't know how much we'll get, but you know, it's gonna be something. I don't, like I said. So yeah, hopefully you're having a good weekend. Or no, it's yeah, weekend. So weekend. Harvesting, plowing, harvesting and plowing. We're harvesting and plowing like nuts. Let's go nuts and plow and harvest, plow and harvest, plow and harvest. So got a little bit left here on this farm, and then we got one more to harvest and plow. And then we got the last farm, which is where the fishing is and all that kind of stuff, and you know, um, and the flowers are. But the flowers take about 4 days to be ready. So next time we are available to do that, we will see that in action. So we you know, because they take about 4 days to be ready to be harvested. And since I think I moved them around or something like that, or we harvested them last time, they're not ready right now. But the fishing is, so we can get some fish, and some of the trees are ready, like the ones you chop, because the chopping ones are every 12 hours. Like I said before, they're all every 12 hours, so we can easily get those done. So I wonder if do you guys like this Farm Town video stuff, or do you like Minecraft more, or do you like War and Order more? I'm wondering what people really like to see here on the channel, because if people really like this Facebook game, Farm Town, I will do more of this. If people like to see more Minecraft, I can do more Minecraft. So just let me know what you guys think of, doing more Minecraft or more War and Order videos or more Farm Town videos, because those are the two series, like I said right now, or the three series I have going on. We have Minecraft the server, and we have our Let's Play, which I should be doing a live stream in that soon. Um, so yeah, let me know what you think you should want to see here on the channel. And I will do my best to do my best to get it done. Okay, we're just about done with this farm here. So, you know, ah, okay. So what is it gonna? Okay, so it's gonna have me chop the trees first, which again is using their fuel. I like that it shows me like where the trees are and only gives you that one option. And then it's gonna, okay, good. See, I have a boat in this account, so it's using the boat to fish, which is actually easier. Um, you can easily just go around and boat up the fish. And I've noticed that they're very around the corners. So if you go around the corners, you'll see them better. Like you won't see them, but like if you look, this thing is very difficult to do though. But if you just go on the edges, that is where a lot of the fish are gonna be. I've noticed with the fishing at least. They're around the corners of the pond or of the ocean or wherever you're fishing. Um, like that's where they're gonna be. That's what I've noticed. I mean, you can still get fish in the middle, but you see what I'm saying? Like if I go to the edges, look how much more I caught. I don't know why that is the case. I guess they're hiding from the boat. I don't know. So we're gonna go ahead and get the rest of these 30 fish. In this pond here. And if you just go in one spot, you're not gonna catch anything. Man. Okay, so then that goes away, so then we know we're done with that. So we got 100 and... Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and fish these little ocean things now. And again, if you go to the edges, again, that is where I think the fish like to hang out. If you noticed, when I was doing the middle, I was getting nothing, and now, since I'm doing the edging, I'm getting like 4 or 5 fish per hit. So I don't know how that can be, but I've noticed that with at least the fishing that's on the edges that you want to do it. Now, I don't know if there's like a technique of fishing in this game that makes it be quicker or not, but that's what I've noticed. If you do the edging um, of the area, you'll get them quicker. I just need 2 more. There it goes. I mean, see how many fish I'm catching just from the edging of it? Like, that's out of the 100 and how many get? 120. We're down to almost 80. Um, just by doing it this way. So, come on, stop moving around. Now, I don't know if you can get more bait. I'll have to look at that for this account because, as you see, every time you fish, you use a bait up. And I think before, like, you just automatically got bait. But now I think you have to make the bait. So I'm not sure how that goes. Yeah, because you see, I have 100 and something bait, and it goes between the two. So I'm doing like you said before we took. It's probably about the same actually. But I think you get more for doing the edging. Maybe making him rely on me now. Yeah, there's the fish. See, they're popping in. They're popping into the boat. They're popping into the boat very, very quickly. And this is every 20 hours. So you can fish every day. Um, just so you know, like if you wanted to make a lot of money, the fishing is where it's at, I think, because it's every day, and you get a pretty good amount of fish from it. Okay, we got one. Come on. There's four fish in this big pond, or whatever this is called, the sea or whatever. Okay, come on. We got three more. One. Okay, there it goes. So we can do this one. Look how close I am to the edge. Like, too bad you can't like see them. Sorry, I'm very very quiet lately. I'm trying to get this fishing done. They're hiding somewhere, probably in the edges. Like I said, they like to hide. There we go. So we got that done. Now we have the shaker, which is for trees. And we'll go ahead and there's a lot of trees here to be harvested. So we're going to be able to get a lot of, not a lot of level, but some of the stuff from it. So we're almost done, I think, with the work here. Okay, and that's it. That's all the work. So like I said, in one day, these flowers would be ready to be harvested, but because they're not ready, you can't harvest them. And that makes sense. So we did all the work. We did the fishing. We did some. I don't think. You see, the funny thing is, you can't harvest like like any of their animals, which is kind of weird. Like you'd think that you could harvest their animals, but there's no option to do that. Like even with my other account, like even to so even if I come and do multiple hire, there's no option. It just gives you the harvest, the plow, the fish, there's nothing. Yes, you have 50% of hiring, 50% hire flute, who's not a buddy. Oh, okay, that's okay. Um, but yeah, so that is pretty much what I. So let's see, what did we? 47, 956. Is that 20,000? Yep, that's right. 100. Right. So yeah, we did all that work. Very quickly, we'll look at this storage. Um, this is our account, right? No, this is the other account. But you can see in this account, they have got, well, that's from that's the other account. We got some fish, and they say large because the other account harvested for this account. And then you can see there's all the cherries. We've got 12 cherries from our farm. Or from this, wait a minute. Yeah, this is farm. Yeah, because they've got the large fish. Yeah, look at all this stuff. Large carp, starfish, silkworm. So I'm gonna go to the market and to see how much. So if I've already checked everything off, so we have this, which I've never gotten, which we got 4,000, which is a million. So out of that one harvest that we planted for this other account, we got 1 million. So that's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, pretty much everything else we had before. The sage we didn't. I mean, that came from the other account. So we got some of that sage. But everything else we pretty much already had. So besides what we got here, I don't know why it says the tree should have been large, not small. So I don't know if there's a problem. These should have all been large. Like this should have been large as well. I don't know why it's not. Because in this account, this is the account that we harvested from. So they should have more. Yeah, 38,000, 42 million. Yeah, so the other time we had the... Yeah, look at, I mean, 15, like, that's a lot, lots of money. Yeah, so with that one harvest that we did, we almost got a million here. So if I go to select all, 45, not bad. 1 million just came from today. So 45, yep, I'll take that. Let's go back to the homeland. Home. We'll go back to 1, I guess. And then we'll switch back over to the other account. And we'll go home with this account. And yes, I'd like to go home. So with this account, we went up by $400. Not bad for all that work. And we went up by 400 coins, so it's not bad. We didn't use any fuel, which is always good. Did we? Someone went up a level, didn't they? Oh, it was this account, wasn't it? Yeah. So this account went up. No, it didn't. It must have been the other account. No, huh? I swear something went up, but hmm. Oh, it was the other account. It was on the first harvest though. That's what it was. Okay. I was gonna say I know it went up. Okay. So as you can see, we and let's see what we got out of that. So again, we got some apples, or whatever this is, peanuts, some fish. So again, the fish is you get a lot of, you get a good amount from doing fish. So we got 56 of those guys. 230, 40, 60. Some coconut, some eggplant. I don't know where we got the eggplant from. Is the eggplant like a hold on. Where do you get eggplant from? Is it a tree? How do you obtain it? Harvesting. Okay, so it is from a plant. Okay. I didn't realize it was a plant. These are trees. Got some more fish. Nectarines. radishes. So again, this came from our farm. It says large. That's how you know it came from our farm. If it doesn't say large, we didn't get it. So yeah, that is 78. What was the thing that we gathered from the other farm? We did this the time before. Oh. Oh, it was probably. So, is that it? Oh. Is there a way to. Oh, crops. Kale. So, we, out of that kale, this account, got about 99. That's not bad. From 4 farms, I'll take it. I mean, that's more than we got off our cabbage or what was the thing that we planted last time? We planted sage. So how much did the sage give us? 71, 76. So we got more than last time from the cabbage. Um same amount of same amount of farm, which I don't know why it's missing some. It says 519. It should have been the 501, but whatever. I'm not gonna complain. I'm at 76. So still having the other like 99. So every time we do a plant, we should go up. Very quickly, I'm gonna go to the market and I want to sell. I'm not really gonna sell. I'm just gonna see how much I would get. There's the sage, so let's add the sage in there and the kale. And I think that's it because everything else we should have. Oh wait a minute. Um, all. So we should have all selected because I think we've already had it already. If we haven't, then we'll select it. But I think that we've already had all these materials before, so it should be pretty. Yeah. So if I go select all, 7 million. So still not bad, 7 million um, of that, and we're only at 1,400. So again, not bad considering what we're at right now. And like I said, normally I would plant more right now, but I'm going to be very busy this week, and I don't want to plant something and not be able to harvest it. Even if we have 14 million resources, even if we did let it spoil, we would be able to still get it. So later on during the week, I will plant something, and then we'll do a video at that point after I harvest it. When I'm harvesting it. So I'll probably plant something. I don't know what I'll plant. It'll probably be a 1-day plant. I mean, I could plant. All right, very quickly. If I was gonna plant something, I would have to plant. Well, let's look at 1 day. It's just to see like what we got. If we got anything new unlocked. No, we didn't. So we could do more cabbage, which or sage. Um, but again, I think it would be better to do if we did a 2-dayer. Okay, we could do a 2-dayer. So we could do blackberries, which is a 2-day. Again, you get more materials from it too, so you will get the blackberries themselves. It is a 2-day upgrade. It does, now you can see, as the plants go up, they might cost a little bit more, but you might get more in return. So just even if it says 2 days, you can see the harvest time. The harvest for this would be 342, but it. I mean, you could calc it out to like what you want. But on average, I think it'd be better to go for something like that. I mean, yes, I can go for more sage, keep it in that 1 day. But I don't know if I want to do 1 day anymore. I mean, last time we were able to go up so many levels so we could get this. At 39, we get the next one. which might be a good idea. If I could level up by like 3 levels, then I could get that. That would mean I have to work on other farms to do that. So maybe I'll wait, work on someone's farm, get a day plant, and then plant that tree. And then I'll do the same with the other account. So at this point, I might do some off camera work per se, working on other farms. I might try to video it and then show you a clip of it, of me working on the farm. But you've seen enough at this point to know that it's basically you're going to harvest, you're going to plant, you're going to all do that. And that is how you unlock more levels. So I might go ahead and try to get another 2 levels or another 3 levels, get up so we can plant mint. And then again, we can then see how much that gets us. Because again, more materials, more you can get. But I'm not going to do a video of that per se. I might do like a clip, of me working. But pretty much you've seen me do a lot of work already. Or maybe we do more stage in a day or two. Or we can do eggplant, something that we haven't done yet. Um, you know. But as you go up, you get more money. So, like I said, more money, you can get more money cost to it as well. So, like I said, each one of these, like the stage was 55, and we got, how much back from it? 127 for the harvest, for the sale of the harvest, which is not that bad of a deal. And then, like I said, if I do a 2 or 3 dayer, they're going to cost a little bit more to plant. So we could do rosemary for 3 days, and you see it's 20. But you can see that the other one, okay, so the rosemary is better than that one, blueberries. But then you got pineapple, which is 300, but you get 200, so that's 200 more above what you planted it for. So it's 120 per ring. So it just depends on what you plant, And then you also have, if you really want to get more levels, 2 days or 2 hours. Or is there 1 day? So 1 hour is at 136. If the other account is at 136. I know, not yet. Okay. Um, Let me see. Yeah, so there's a 1 hour, but you have to be at level 136. Which we're nowhere close to being at that. But 1 hour, like, you could easily plant that and live up so quickly at that point. Because, again, you get some X amount of points for planting, and then just come back in an hour later, boom, 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 and it just get that done. So yeah, we are gonna hold off on doing more planting right now. I do want to get this video up today. I will probably buy more fuel when it becomes available. Like I said, if I go here, fuel station, I've already bought my fuel for the day, and we went up a level. Or no, help given. So we get more for the help giving. Oh, because we helped that friend 3 times. We get, okay, more fuel. So we're gonna get some more fuel in 3 hours when that fuel resets, and hopefully by then I can see if you get more fuel. Like if you have we have 400, if you get another 400 on top of that, so then it goes up to 1,000. Because I really think I'd like to get more fuel. The way of doing that is by getting it every day at midnight or every day when it resets. And the nice thing about that is we can always go and work on other farms to get more materials as well. So I want to look at apple. You can't just search, can you? Okay, yeah, apple. So yeah, we have apple trees, but none of them are large. Trees. Yeah, that's weird. Huh. We did harvest them, right? Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. Yeah, the apples should have been some small ones, but yeah. So we got some apple trees and orange. So we got apple, we got lime, Yeah, see, none of them are ours. Like, they're all like, huh, interesting. I'm gonna, I'm gonna refresh the game. See if that does anything. Because that could potentially give you back whatever you lost. So, I know about that. Let's go back in here. Yeah, there they are. I was gonna say there was some apples in there, so we got 5 large apples. So you might have to refresh the game. Um, so now I wonder how much we would gotten. We got 5 oranges. That's right. So like I said, okay. Now let's go back because I refreshed. Let's go back. I want to sell my gifts. So and just double check everything. Everything is clicked. But I think I've already had this stuff before, so we should be good. So now we have the apples. We have the lemons, which we have 5. So there's 5 there. So here's the great thing that I told you about before. So if someone else does it, you get more for coins. So we got 5 for 40 for 200, and 5 over here for 34, and then that's 170 coins. That's what I'm saying. If you have other people do the work, you get more coins. So we'll get 200 every time someone harvests our trees, our lemons. And that all depends on what we have. We got the apple, a little more, 200 per tree. And then we have oranges again, 5 of these, 260. Yeah, and that's it. So if I go ahead and select all, so 670, 60. So 6 million. And if there are any gifts, like I said, they would be in here. Items, you can sell items. I wouldn't recommend selling your cedar and stuff like that because they're hard to get, but yeah. Alright. So that is pretty much today's episode. A little shorter than the other 2 times, but as I'm going to be doing a lot of off-camera work. I might try to video snippets of me doing the work, just so you don't are not feeling like you're missing anything. Maybe I'll do like a collage of work that I've done. Do the work, put music to it, and maybe speed it up. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out as I figure out if I'm gonna work off camera or off, not talking. Because I've seen a lot of the stuff that we can do. The harvesting, planting, that's pretty much what you're going to be doing. Working on other farms is the best way to make money. As you know, we have 14 million now. We got almost a half a million off what we harvested today off the other account, which is nuts. Okay. And the other account got roughly uh, a little bit over 18 from us. So 18 compared to 5. And I said, every time you plant a better plant, you get more back. Like the first time the other account did it got 15. This time we got 18 because we planted a better plant. In our account, last time we did the other account, we got 217 points or coins. So we went up. And that was the same day type thing. So that's what I'm saying. If I'm going to work off camera, we can level up. Obviously, I won't, you can see it in the clips where I include. Let me know if you really like me to do it on video or not on video. Because like I said, if you don't, my main account, I'm going to do that. But this account, I really want you guys to be involved. So if you guys not want me to do that, I won't. I will do it in videos. Maybe we can do another harvest video tomorrow or 2 days or whatever, just of me harvesting other people's farms. If you want me to do that. You saw how long it takes to get a job, but we could do that. And then maybe we can plan something for that day. Do a 2 hour and do a 2 hour like work session. Do a 2-hour video, and we can plant a 2-hour crop and go work on other people's farms as we are waiting for our crops to be ready and just and crank out farms to be worked on. But yeah, that is gonna do it for today. Like I said, I'll probably have a video tomorrow as well. I might live stream tomorrow, which will be Monday, um, the 13th already. 13th already of March. Where's March going? March is going too fast. I think March is going too fast. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. And like I said, um, we'll be doing some off-camera work, I'm sure, in my other account. In this account, I'll see what you guys are thinking. Do you want me to do off-camera work? Do you not want me to do off-camera work? Like I said, we will be doing definitely some more work on this farm at later time. I don't know, like I said, how often I'll be doing videos now. I have a lot of things going on this week. I have a video job tomorrow morning very early. Tuesday after work. Wednesday night I have something going on. I don't have anything during the day. So that's why I'm thinking we could do a 2-hour video then. And then Thursday I think I have to work, or Friday. And then the weekend comes, and then we'll back to doing some more contacts like this probably. And the next week will be, the week after will be the War and Order week. So we'll be doing War and Order pretty much every single day. Maybe doing some more farming stuff then. We'll see. What do you guys want to see in the series? That's what I'm wondering. Alright, well, until then, I'm going to have to say what I normally say in my videos, and that is, bye-bye for now, farmers!